I, I didn't always honor our union and my word in our union. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop artist. I'm out here. I'm on the road. I'm here. I'm there. You know what I mean? And
yes,
I didn't realize the immensity of my choice. You know, as a young man. So uh, exploring that and being caught up in the world. You know what I mean? I made some choices that really violated the integrity of our relationship. You know, and that was tough. It was tough facing that, you know, owning up to that. It was tough knowing how much that hurts. And it just, in a word, humility is not even a good enough word for the humbling of that time.
Greetings, my name is Queen Afua. I help people to live a healthy life in body, mind, and spirit. Welcome into the sacred circle, where you will find peace, inspiration, and practical tools for living a happy wellness lifestyle. So come inside and make yourself at home. Wellness salute. Ooh.
How are you?
I gotta see y'all close up. Oh my gosh, you are living your purpose. You're living your life. Thank you so much for being here. I remember the last time I saw you both in the house in Brooklyn.
Yes.
I saw both of you together. And your baby was in the picture. And we were sharing holistic wellness for the hip hop generation. A lot has happened since then to now. I know books have been written and hip hop has been spoken and a lot of work has been happening. And you've been doing it as a couple, a dynamic power couple. So we want to know, what's your secret? And tell us about yourself, because we're all ears and we're all in. Thank you. Let's clap it up globally.
I'll start, I guess. My name is Afya. And first, I want to just give thanks to you, Queen, because I wouldn't be here if you were not here. So you are 100% part of my journey. I was a vegetarian for about 6 years. And then we moved to Brooklyn. And my husband, he got gout, right, at a very young age. And literally 2 weeks before he came down with gout, somebody put me on to you. And this was like a pamphlet with just like a plastic cover, and you had that little green thing on the front that said heal thyself. And I learned about being a vegan and cleansing and healing. And as soon as he got out, of course, doctors wanted to put him on medication for the rest of his life. But I said, no, we're going to go vegan, right? And we're going to heal you naturally. And that's what we did within a few weeks' time with your help and with our study and all of that. So we would not be where we are if it was not for you. So I just want to give thanks to you and our.
Wow, that's why I'm so close to you. And I don't have to see you to be close to you. You know, we grew up together in Brooklyn, right? Right around the corner. I remember the brownstone I came to visit.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened from then to now. So just do a little intro of your work separately and then bring your work together within the union. If you can both speak about your work because you know, there's a piece in Gibran, the prophet, and it speaks of you know, you have your two pylons, your two pillars, and you have to have your full self on both sides of the equation, asana sar. Because if you don't have your full self, you come together, you're broken. So you both have individual works, but then you also have respect, collective works together. Because you could give us some background, both of you share with all your community.
Yeah, well, I'm a holistic nutritionist. actually 2020 is my 30th anniversary of living a lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. You look like you're 30 years old. You look, you must, what you're doing is working. I must ask.
I'm an author. I have 2 vegan cookbooks, the Vegan Soul Food Guide to the Galaxy and the Vegan Remix. My newest book is the 5-Season Detox. I help people detox seasonally within the seasons and eat with the seasons and eat their organs throughout the seasons as well. I have my bachelor's in nutrition, certified in holistic health counseling. And yeah, I'm a mom. We have 2 boys. You know, the one you were talking about is 19 now. He's 19.
Wow. Okay.
And we have a 5-year-old as well.
Well, that means that that means I was in your house, was it maybe 18 years ago? Was he 1 or 2?
Yep.
Okay. So I was in your house about 17 years ago. Okay, we have a life. We have, and you stay committed. Stic, could you share with us your background?
So I'm blessed to be here, man, and you know, on this journey, your family, yourself, your sons, your whole movement is key and central to how I got to this space, and you know, just holistic wellness and that kind of activism. But the world probably is more familiar with me from Dead Prez and hip hop music, revolutionary but gangster, and being a producer. But I'm also at this point, I still do music, but I do called fit hop music. It allows me to use my skill set of MCing and producing, but to put the holistic wellness journey into the music. And that's a higher calling than even my earlier works. I also have become a long distance running coach. And just the lifestyle and marrying that to, no pun intended, to healthy living. So that, that's what I do.
And then we also have a brand together. RBG Fit Club is our brand where we try to inspire healthy living.
We're losing your voice. Okay, we're losing. Okay.
So yeah, we have some stuff together too.
That is dynamic. How did you even come together? How did you meet each other?
Well, we were very young. We were 18 years old. I was at school at FAMU, Florida A&M University, for engineering, and he was he didn't even go to school there. But we met at a revolutionary poet. He was on stage doing a poem, and you know how in the movies everything goes black and there's like a light on.
All you saw was him.
Yes. Universe said you have to be, right? I'm 18 years old. I don't know, whatever. And I was like, what? And then it said it again to me. You have to be a person. So I spoke to him. We met, and he was handing out like the King Alfred plan, which was a plan for martial law and how to get ready for all of that. So we were both kind of, and then that was it, right? No, we met at that jazz place, and I was, yeah, you can tell that story.
So I was organizing, I was, my focus was building the local revolution and political education and things of that nature. And she was interested in some of the information we were sharing. And she was like, I like what you had to say. And then I keep it principled. You know what I mean? We were doing the work, so we just I had to give her a call for some information that we didn't have at the time. And in that conversation, like we haven't stopped conversating since. You know?
Wow.
So we just click on a deep friendship level, on a just personal. We just related. I felt like I knew her a long time, and we took our time, you know, and just enjoyed our friendship, and it grew into, you know, husband and wife, you know, over the years.
And we've been together for
just as it should. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
27 years also. So
Just as it should. So you're giving a formula. You took your time. You first of all, you had things in common. You're on a common mission. So after she got into she said, wow, I love that mind. I love the mission. I love what he's saying. It's resonating to me. And that started to bring you together, that mind, that consciousness, that awareness of yourself, of your culture, of the political conditions we're in, and what we need to do to heal. So that in itself was a strong bond. But then I'm also hearing, as you needed help, Stic Man, she was able to help you with natural medicine from the garden, from the fields. You heard her on that note. And together, it was like left and right brain coming together. You just kept taking it to levels, to levels, to levels. And then you kept growing within the healing, growing politically, growing for the resurrection of our people, and then fitness. And so you have a whole universe. You have a whole world of love, respect, and honor. So what was the most challenging time of your relationship that tested you, that you had to go through to be here right now, that could help someone else who's listening?
Man, I'll own that one. You know, how to make it simple. You know, choices that you make. You know, I didn't always honor our union and my word in our union. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop artist. I'm out here. I'm on the road. I'm here. I'm there. You know what I mean? And
yes.
I didn't realize the immensity of my choice, you know, as a young man. And so exploring that and being caught up in the world, you know what I mean? I made some choices that really violated the integrity of our relationship, you know? And that was tough. It was tough facing that, you know, owning up to that. It was tough knowing how much that hurts. And it just, in a word, humility is not even a good enough word for the humbling of that time. And but it was absolutely necessary. Just like gout, you know, you could look at that like
right.
It was a bad thing, but it was a blessing in disguise. And to be able to wake up to the knowledge that I needed, and then most importantly, take action. And so with this one, you know what I mean? She allowed that space to happen, you know what I mean? And we toughed it out, we tough loved it out, and we got into a greater space, a higher vibration. And so grateful that I can walk with a clean heart, with integrity, and be more the man that, you know, my potential is. So that was tough, but we
what made you fight for that union?
Oh man, my heart, you know, just my family, you know.
All right.
I love.
And then Afya, what state of mind did you have to forgive, to open up? What was your process? Thank you, Stic.
I guess, you know, you have to, when infidelity happens, you have to decide, is that all he is, right? Is that all he is? That's not all he is. Great father.
Sisters, take note. Go ahead.
He's a great father. He was a good friend, a supporter, all of these things. And so that was one part of his being and the choices that he took. And he fought for our family also. You know, if he wouldn't have grown or changed or felt like he called my family, and, you know, so all of these, the actions that he took also mattered. Bigger than just those choices. And forgiveness was not easy, right? It's easy to leave. It's very easy to leave. That's the easy part. The hard part is staying in and at work. So I think that our friendship, part of it, you know, because you can be so mad at someone, but then something great happens, and who do you want to tell? You want to tell your best friend, right? So even those spaces. So forgiveness was not easy. It was a lot of meditation, a lot of reading about men and their understanding and their mindset, and all of that. You know, we also did a yoga practice. We did a 108-day yoga practice.
All right now. A whole season and then some.
It was called Yogi, and
that was powerful.
That was very powerful.
I feel that I'm feeling that all the way. That certainly would heal a lot.
Tell them say it again. They're having some sound issues.
Okay, you know what? Say there's a little sound issue. We want to hear that again. Repeat that again. What you did as your practice.
We did something called the Ultimate Yogi, and it was a 108-day yoga practice. So every day we practice for 1 hour, 108. Did the whole entire thing right when all of this happened. This was maybe like a month after this happened. And we were given this, and my spirit said, we have to do this. We need this. That brought us together, because every day you have to organize your life around that 1 hour.
And we got to do it together, even if we feel.
Exactly. You know? And so you stretch, sweat, and you get rid of all of those negative feelings that
all
you
the
had.
Baggage. Yes.
Exactly. That was an amazing healing process for us. And not that was it, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't it, because still, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to do a lot of healing, a lot of understanding, a lot of compassion, in that process. So it took a while. It's not like it just happened overnight, you know, healing and forgiveness, the time that it takes. But I felt like we were worth it, and our family was to try to make it work and to break the cycle.
That's so profound. What I've experienced hearing and feeling it is that you went through a relationship detox. And that it really helped you to go deeper, because we come with all our past into the relationship. We come with ourselves. And at some point, you're going to go deeper into yourself for healing. But guess what? You go deeper into the relationship, and you'll bring out some of the issues that need to be purged from your bloodline. Mother, father, sister, brother, grandfather, 400 years of child slavery. A lot of stuff starts to purge out. And you had the strength and the conviction and the focus and the practice and the communication, and it was enough love and companionship and support and mission and vision. I could do a book on you. And that is so profound. So you can be here now in your process. What did you do during this time? Thank you so much for first opening up, because right now there are families that are going through what you went through. And right now, they're giving me hearts. They're letting me know they're healing through it because of you. They said, well, okay, I'm going to try. He said, please, or vice versa. We're going to try, because it's reflection of the union, not an individual. We have to take responsibility for our internal creation. What do we bring to the union? All of who we are, our fears, our doubts, our joy, our happiness. It all comes as a package. So when we come together to heal, it's phenomenal. Thank you for that medicine and giving us the other side of life, because we're going to have some bumps along the way. Even if everything looks so wonderful, there's going to be another part that's going to heal. Just like you said, Stic, you said, my sickness brought us all the way into healing. How many have you both been able to heal because of that? Thousands upon thousands, from the workshops, the classes, the products, the teachings right now. How many have been able to be healed? So we go through so we can take others through also. So I just want to just say thank you for that. That gets a good a gong. And as we go through our healing process, and now with this coronavirus that have taken out many of our family, now our families become ancestors all of a sudden, and it has affected the entire planet as a pandemic. It was always there, but it was undercurrent, and so now it's so obvious. What did you do? What are you doing right now? What do you do for yourself, your family, and for the global community to help us to heal? Could you both share from your point of view of what you've done individually and collectively to bring us to higher ground?
Well, in the beginning, life changed just like that. So it was kind of frantic and stressful and all of that. But then my husband was like, you know what, we all need a role to play in this process. So he chose, he was going to do security. I was on top of the health part, and our elder on top of information. So if we needed some information, he would let us know. Husband was on security, I was on the health stuff. So that in itself, working as a team, kind of guided how we could flow through this process.
Explain security. Break down security. He was on security.
Because everything, the uncertainty, people kicking in doors, just making sure that we're secure physically and also emotionally. You know what I mean? But that's my job in general, right? Is to protect the family. But I knew this one is the leader. So she, in terms of our health, our wellness, and all those things. So, I was like, I can focus on making sure we have, let's just say, our physical security. Because part of security is you don't know the details. And then, but just securing that aspect so they could be at ease and at peace with whatever's going on. And then my old, like she said, is super smart, a researcher. So we would have him kind of sift through the updates and what is the CDC saying and what is this and what are the banks doing and the stocks and the, all. And then, of course, wifey would say, well, boom, we're going to take spirulina, we're going to take this, we're going to do the wheatgrass, we're going to, and then we would come together in our family meetings and say, okay, report in. You know what I mean?
Report in.
You know what I mean? I'm at the range, I'm making sure we got ammunition, and, everybody playing their role. And, so that's kind of like, we just went into that mode, teamwork. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Afia, come on back with it. Now we got clear about security. All right.
Well, health-wise, we definitely been detoxing. So, like I said, I have my 5-season detox. So we did our spring detox with the spring equinox. We've done our summer detox with the summer solstice, taking our herbs as well. But in general, we have a superfood mix that I put in little containers for everyone to take every other day. So that's like spirulina, sea moss, soursop. We do green juicing every other day within that. We make sea moss and have that in our smoothies and our juices, on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll make a big tea of like echinacea or astragalus, burdock. So, and then eating healthy, we cook a lot from my cookbook, and just try whole healthy foods. And also rest. So what I realized is, a lot of people are having issues in this time, but it's also a time of rest, right? Because there are you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? So we've been taking this time to actually rest because we are on travel all the time, always a million things. So taking time to rest has been good. And we know that, you know, your immune system recharges when you sleep. If you do not sleep, your immune system will not recharge. So you want to think about it, like when your phone gets that little red part and it's about to die. That's what happens before you go to bed. Right? So you got to sleep. So we've been doing that and resting and yeah, just doing family time. We've been going out in nature a lot, hiking, being in rivers and water and things that are here in Georgia, and just outside and getting the healing power of nature. So those are some of the basic things that we've been doing.
And meditation.
Right. So, wow, this is incredible. Go ahead, Stic Man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and for me, like and us in general, but definitely for me, meditation, because to manage the stress response, you know, ultimately, like we're in a, you know, uncertain situation, but life is uncertain, right? So this is a great opportunity to practice. How do we respond to uncertainty? How do we respond to our frustrations, our worries, our anxieties, right? And I've found such I'm so grateful for the tools, you know, that we have these tools. We are at war. We are at war for our peace. We are at war for our health. You know, we are at war for our love. And meditation is a way to protect, a way to deepen it. And so I've just been super grateful at how powerful. When I was talking about security, I didn't want to over sensationalize security, right? Because meditation, that's the foundation.
Security.
That's the
Come on now.
So just, you know, breathing and you know, even with anger and with irritation, like I have a mantra that I kind of say, when anger arises, I detach, right? And I breathe calm.
Hold it right there. It's amazing because right now I was talking to you from my first time. I said, you know what, Stic Man, I'd like for you to give us an affirmation. I said, finish, I'm going to ask you to do an affirmation. And you started to do it. So here we go. We are fully connected. So give it to us as an affirmation. You'll say it. We'll repeat from the call and respond. Say it again.
When anger arises, I detach.
When anger arises.
When anger arises.
When anger arises.
I detach.
I detach.
I breathe calm.
And
the whole, it's two parts. When anger arises, I detach.
I detach.
I breathe calm.
I breathe calm.
And relax.
And relax.
That's it.
I say.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I knew it was an affirmation. I was waiting for it. Here it goes. When anger rises, I detach. The other part is?
I breathe calm.
And breathe calm.
And relax.
And relax. Whoa. We all got it. So everybody get off the ledge. Okay, don't try to get the last word. Go into your deepest self and meditate and be centered and eat well. When I'm hearing you both, you know what I'm seeing in my mind? I said, okay, Afya, you're an honorary sacred woman. I have never given anybody an honorary sacred woman position. You're an honorary sacred woman because you are not playing. You make sure that everybody has what they need, when they need it. Nobody's going to break down and get sick on your watch. That is a sacred woman. Okay. So you're an honorary sacred woman. And Stic Man, well, you actually one of the healing juggernauts from Man Heal Thyself. Wait a minute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, yes. Because you're one of the healing juggernauts, and they are graduating. Thank you for helping them to graduate. 22 men from the 4 directions. You was one of the 12 master teachers that we called in. You put your 30 years in, right? And so we want to thank you, working with Supernova Sound Hip Hop Medicine Man and working with Hallelujah, working with the two of them as the 12 came through, and you're the first one to show up to open up this procession. They're graduating on Friday, and just thank you for that vibration.
Thank you,
but you
guys.
know, I have to go back to, thank you. I got to go back to the mama because I got to give you this affirmation. Since you're an honorary sacred woman, you got to go through all the protocol. This is our foundational, because it's about working together, healing the family, and you both personify the healing of the family, the strengthening of the union, working together, making your economics build from your great minds, all power really to the people, but starting from inside yourself, get to your own power base. It's, wow, this is extraordinary medicine. Everybody's healing, hearts are renewing, people are getting off the cliff. You done gave us the meditation. These are the foods and nutrients that we take in. So we have to see it in living time. So we give thanks for that. They'll get your books. They'll take your workshops. They'll be taking your fitness. I want to run with you next year. But in the meantime, this is our prayer. We are the women. This came off the pyramid walls of Kemet. I'm putting this prayer all around you as a ceremony. There are thousands of women all the way around you, and we're putting that prayer on you as being a healer who's fully active. We are the women who lighten the darkness. We have come to lighten the darkness. It is lightened. We have overcome the destroyers. We are there for those who weep, who hide their faces, who sunk down. They looked upon us dead. We are the women. We are the healers. We are the women. We are the healers. We are the women. We are the healers. To this great and mighty family, Afya and Stic Man, wellness salute.
Thank you to all my subscribers. We are giving away a free 7-day detox kit when we reach our milestone goal of 50,000 subscribers to this channel. To enter for your chance to win, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel. Like and comment on this video, and we will choose the winner from the comments section. Thank you for growing with us. Ashe.